Welcome friends, I am Dr. S. Meghala, Assistant Professor, Department of Microbiology, St. Joseph College of Arts and Science, Autonomous, Kadalur. Now I am going to talk about spirulina. What is algae? Algae are a type of plant-like living things that can make food from sunlight by photosynthesis. The study of algae is called phycology. The term covers a range of photosynthetic organisms and many are not closely related. Algae have nucleus, exist as microscopic cell and generated oxygen through photosynthesis. Algae are unicellular microorganisms. They live in aquatic environment. What is algal technology? Any technological application that uses biological systems, living organisms or derivatives thereof to make or modify product or process for specific use. Algal biotechnology is a technology developed using algae. This can be further divided into microalgal technology and macroalgal technology. Spirulina. Spirulina is a biomass of cyanobacteria that can be consumed by humans and animals. Microscopic algae and well accepted food world over. A simple one-celled form of algae that thrives in warm freshwater bodies. It contains the most remarkable concentration and combinations of nutrients known in any food, plant, grain or herb. It contains 65 to 70% of protein. Morphology of spirulina. Spirulina can be rod or disc shaped. Their main photosynthetic pigment is phycocyanin, which is blue in color. Spirulina are photosynthetic and therefore autotrophic. Spirulina reproduced by binary fissions. However, cyanobacteria have a cell wall similar to that of gram-negative bacteria. They contain peptidoglycan, a lysozyme-sensitive heteropolymer that confers shape and osmotic productions to the cell in addition to other materials not sensitive to lysozyme. Habitat. Spirulina is found in soil, marshes, fresh water, brackish water, sea water and thermal springs. Alkaline, saline water with high pH favor good productions of spirulina, especially where there is a high level of solar radiation at altitude in the tropics. What is the function of spirulina? Spirulina is known as nutrient dense food as it is packed full of vitamins including vitamins A, C, E and B vitamins as well as a whole host of minerals such as calcium, magnesium, zinc and selenium. In particular, vitamin C and selenium are both antioxidant and help protect our cells and tissues from damage. Factors affecting the biomass production. First one, illumination time. Second one, light intensity. Third one, supply of carbon dioxide. Fourth one, nitrogen sources, ammonium salt or nitrates. Fifth one, agitations of growing cells to maintain cells in suspension. Next, requirement for growth of spirulina. First one, algal tank, circular or rectangular cement tank or constructed. Size may be according to convenience and yield needed. Depth should be about 25 centimeter. Second one, light. Low light intensity is required at the beginning to avoid photosynthesis. Spirulina exposed to high light. Third one, temperature. Optimum growth temperature 35 degrees Celsius to 45 degrees Celsius. Fourth one, pH. The pH range from 8.5 to 10.5. It's a alkaline pH. Fifth one, agitations. It is very necessary to get good quality and better yield the cultures agitated by brush, pipe, pumps and rotators, etc. Sixth one, harvesting. The filamentous of spirulina float on surface water forming thick mat. Seventh one, drying. Sun drying is the most suitable and economical. Eighth one, yield. An average yield of 8.12 gram spirulina powder per meter squared per day. Ninth one, avoiding contamination. Least chance for contaminations, regular monitoring of algal culture. And dried spirulina powder is packed in aluminum pack or sealed in bottles and sent to market. Next, moss cultivations of spirulina. There are two types of moss production. First one, semi-natural lake system. Second one, artificial belt cultivation system. First one, semi-natural lake systems. Environment for the natural growth of spirulina. Low quality due to contaminations and pollution by uncontrolled natural factors. Single cell protein of these lakes are good for fish and animal feed. Second one, artificially built cultivation system. The climate conditions of most of their developing countries are such that favor moss outdoor productions of spirulina. Freshwater cultivations, seawater cultivations, it's a more expensive, high quality nutrients, rapid growth, sodium nitrate and sodium bicarbonate, initial pH of water 8.5, self adjusted pH 10 to 10.5, pH least chance of contamination. The artificial built cultivation systems for the two types. First one, clean water system. Second one, wastewater systems. First one, clean water system. This system is more expensive because of construction of artificial cultivation. The fast growth of spirulina in clean water, addition of sodium nitrate. pH of water must be initially maintained to 8.5 to 10.5. The spirulina cultivated at two main center. First one, AMM Murugappa Chettiar Research Center, MCRC Madras. Second one, Central Food Technology and Research Institute, CFTRI, Mysore. This image shows that wastewater system. The sewage for primary treatment and culture borne and algal separation. The wastewater used for irrigation purpose. The algal separation recovery to algal biomass. The algal biomass used for food in human, feed for animal, aquaculture, fertilizer anaerobic digestion. Next, harvesting the algal biomass and recovery. Harvesting of algal culture becomes problematic because of settling down of cells at bottom and mixing of the algal culture. The cells are recovered by the concentration, dewatering and drying. Aluminium sulfate and calcium hydroxide are added to the medium, but they cannot be separated from the harvested cells. Next, methods of separations from centrifugation, flocculations. The algal mats are filtered and suspensions of spirulina is dried with hot air to get fine powder. Next, benefits of spirulina. There are many benefits in spirulina. First one, protein supplement food. Spirulina is a rich source of proteins, vitamins, amino acids, minerals, crude fibers, etc. It is used as supplement food in diets. It has been found that 1 gram of spirulina tablet contain as much nutrients as 1 kg assorted vegetables. Second, health food. Spirulina tablet for instant energy. It provides all the essential nutrients without excess calories and fat. Third one, natural medicine. Spirulina possesses many medicinal properties. It has been recommended by medicinal experts for reducing body weight. It lowers environment for the natural growth of spirulina to reduce the sugar level in blood, to control the cholesterol in human. It is good source of beta carotene, helps in monitoring healthy eyes and skin. Blue-green algae, best anti-cancer substrate. Next, cosmetics. Spirulina contains high quality of proteins and vitamins to play a key role in maintaining healthy hair. Herbal cosmeticians are making effort to develop a variety of beauty product. Who should not use spirulina? People with allergies to seafoods, seaweed and other sea vegetables should avoid spirulina. If you have thyroid conditions or autoimmune disorder, kidney stones, spirulina may not be appropriate for you. Can you take spirulina in every day? Definitely you take spirulina every day because spirulina is an organism that grows in both fresh water and salt water. A standard daily dose of spirulina is 1 to 3 grams, but those of up to 10 grams per day have been used effectively. Does spirulina have any side effects? Some of the minor side effects of spirulina may include nausea, insomnia and headache. Still, this supplement is widely considered safe and most people experience no side effect. Thank you.